Why are there two countries named Congo? The answer lies in colonial history, where European powers drew arbitrary lines on maps. The Congo River, a mighty force, attracted explorers and divided the region into two colonies, Belgian and French. Belgium claimed the larger Democratic Republic of the Congo, while France took the smaller Republic of the Congo. These divisions were not based on cultural or ethnic logic, but on colonial ambitions. Today, the two Congos share a name and a river, but have distinct histories shaped by their colonial pasts. The river that should have united them became the line that divided them. The two Congos lie at the very heart of Africa, nestled deep within the continent's lush green center. This region is often called the lungs of Africa because of its immense forests and biodiversity. The Congos are not just geographical neighbors, they are bound together by history, culture, and the mighty river that shares their name. Both countries are dominated by the vast Congo Basin, a sprawling expanse of rainforest that is second only to the Amazon in size. This basin is a treasure trove of life, home to countless species of plants and animals, many found nowhere else on Earth. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, or DRC, is a true giant. Spanning over 2.3 million square kilometers, it's the second largest country in Africa. Despite its size, the DRC has only a tiny sliver of coastline on the Atlantic Ocean, making it largely landlocked and reliant on its rivers for access to the outside world. To the west lies the Republic of the Congo, often called Congo-Brazzaville. Though much smaller than its neighbor, it boasts a more substantial Atlantic coastline, giving it greater access to maritime trade and outside influence. The mighty Congo River, one of the world's great waterways, forms much of the border between the two nations. It is a vital transport artery, winding through dense forests and connecting remote communities to the outside world. The river's geography shapes the lives of millions, dictating trade routes, settlement patterns, and even the rhythms of daily life. Towns and villages cluster along its banks, relying on its waters for food, transport, and commerce. Political instability and economic activity often spill across the riverine border, blurring the lines between the two countries. Markets bustle with goods and people, and the river itself becomes a stage for both cooperation and conflict. The Congos share not only a river, but also an ecosystem and climate. Their rainforests are vital to the planet, storing carbon and supporting a rich tapestry of life. This shared environment makes them central to Africa's ecological story. Their location in the very center of Africa makes them pivotal to the continent's narrative, geographically, culturally, and environmentally. The fate of the Congos is deeply intertwined with the fate of Africa itself. The river is both a lifeline and a barrier, shaping the intertwined destinies of these two nations. It brings people together, but also divides them, influencing everything from politics to daily survival. Geography and history have conspired to create the current political realities of the Congos. Their shared past and present are written in the land, the river, and the enduring spirit of their people. The Democratic Republic of the Congo's story is a dark and harrowing chapter in the long and painful history of colonialism. Once a land of thriving kingdoms and diverse cultures, the Congo would become the stage for one of the most brutal colonial regimes the world has ever seen. In the late 19th century, King Leopold II of Belgium claimed the vast Congo Basin as his personal property, naming it the Congo Free State. But this so-called freedom was a cruel illusion. Leopold's ambitions were not about progress or civilization, but about profit and power. Under the guise of humanitarianism and the pretense of bringing civilization, Leopold's regime unleashed a reign of terror. Congolese men, women, and even children were forced into grueling labor, especially for the extraction of rubber, a commodity in high demand in Europe and America. The methods used to enforce quotas were unspeakably cruel. Villages were burned, families torn apart, and those who resisted faced horrific punishments, including mutilation. The result was catastrophic. Millions of Congolese perished from murder, starvation, and disease, a genocide driven by insatiable greed. As news of these atrocities spread, international outrage grew. Reluctantly, Leopold was forced to relinquish control in 1908, and the territory became the Belgian Congo. Yet, the suffering did not end there. Belgian colonial rule continued to exploit the Congo, focusing on extracting its immense mineral wealth, copper, diamonds, gold, while the Congolese people saw little benefit from their own land. The colonial administration denied the Congolese basic political rights and access to education, deliberately keeping them unprepared for self-governance and independence. Generations were left without the tools to shape their own future. Today, the legacy of Leopold's cruelty and decades of Belgian exploitation still cast a long shadow over the DRC. Statues are toppled, and memorials stand as reminders of the suffering endured. The country's vast natural resources, once a source of hope, have become both a blessing and a curse, fueling ongoing conflict, corruption, and foreign interference. Yet through unimaginable suffering, the Congolese people have shown extraordinary resilience. Their spirit endures, and their story is one of both immense pain and unbreakable hope for a better future. France claimed the northern bank of the Congo River, led by explorer Pierre Savognin de Bratza. De Bratza used diplomacy to secure territories for France, founding Brazzaville as the capital. French colonial rule was exploitative, but less brutal than Leopold's regime. The French focused on assimilation, creating a small local elite to help administer the colony. The Republic of the Congo emerged with a different political culture and closer ties to France. Its post-independence history was marked by instability, but avoided the scale of violence seen in the DRC. After the devastation of World War II, a powerful wave of change swept across Africa. The call for independence grew louder, echoing through cities and villages alike. Across the continent, people demanded the right to govern themselves, to reclaim their lands, and to shape their own destinies. The colonial era was coming to an end, but the journey to freedom would take many forms. In the Belgian Congo, the path to independence was marked by chaos and uncertainty. Years of harsh colonial rule had left deep scars, and as the 1960s approached, tensions erupted into riots and mass protests. International pressure mounted on Belgium, forcing them to grant independence abruptly in 1960, with little preparation for self-rule. The birth of the new Republic of the Congo was turbulent. The country was immediately plunged into crisis, facing violent secessionist movements, political infighting, and the tragic assassination of its first Prime Minister, Patrice Lumumba. Hopes for a stable democracy quickly faded as the nation struggled to find its footing. Amid the turmoil, Army officer Mobutu Sese Seko seized power in a coup. His rule would last for decades, transforming the country into a dictatorship and renaming it Zaire. Mobutu's regime was marked by corruption, repression, and a cult of personality, leaving a legacy that still shapes the region today. Just across the Congo River, the story unfolded differently. In the French Congo, independence was achieved through negotiation rather than violence. In 1960, Brazzaville celebrated a peaceful transition, with ceremonies marked by hope and optimism for the future. The new Republic of the Congo maintained close diplomatic and economic ties with France, which helped it avoid the scale of violence and upheaval seen in its neighbor. French influence remained strong, shaping the country's early years and political landscape. Despite their different experiences, both nations shared more than just a border. Their names and histories were deeply rooted in the ancient Congo Kingdom, a powerful civilization that once spanned the region and left a lasting cultural legacy. Yet, the legacies of Belgian and French colonialism set these two countries on starkly different paths. The architecture, languages, and political systems in Kinshasa and Brazzaville still reflect their colonial pasts, shaping daily life and national identity. In the decades that followed, the Democratic Republic of the Congo endured repeated conflict, coups, and humanitarian crises. Meanwhile, the Republic of the Congo faced its own struggles, but on a different scale, navigating political instability and economic challenges, yet often managing to avoid the worst of its neighbors' turmoil. The futures of these two nations were forever shaped by the ways their colonial rulers governed and ultimately departed. The echoes of those decisions still resonate today, influencing the hopes, challenges, and dreams of the Congolese people on both sides of the river. Kinshasa and Brazzaville, the capitals of the two Congos, are the closest capital cities in the world. Separated by the Congo River, they are both connected and divided. Kinshasa is a vibrant megacity, a cultural hub with immense challenges. Brazzaville is smaller, with a relaxed atmosphere and French colonial influence. The river is a bridge during peace and a barrier during conflict. Their proximity reflects the intertwined destinies of the two nations. The cities are a barometer of Central Africa's political climate. They are twin cities in geography, but tell the tale of two different nations. French is the official language in both Congos, a colonial legacy. In the DRC, Lingala is a major language, reflecting ethnic diversity. The Republic of the Congo shares French and Lingala, creating cultural links. Music, especially African rumba, is a shared cultural export. Musicians from both sides are popular across the river, transcending political borders. Despite shared traits, distinct identities have formed due to different historical experiences. The DRC's history is one of resilience, while the Republic of the Congo has closer ties to France. The river binds them, but their national characters are shaped by their unique pasts. The DRC's geography is vast and varied, with the Congo Basin and Great Rift Valley. Its mineral wealth is both a blessing and a curse, fueling conflict. The Republic of the Congo has a coastal plain and relies on oil reserves. The Congo River is a vital transport artery, but presents challenges with its rapids. Both nations face deforestation and climate change, impacting their development. The Congo Basin is crucial to the planet's climate, requiring preservation. Geography has given them potential wealth but also formidable obstacles. Their shared environment shapes their relationship and development. The two Congos are a testament to Europe's colonial legacy in Africa. They share a name and river but have distinct histories and challenges. The DRC is a giant with immense wealth and a brutal past. The Republic of the Congo is smaller, more stable and oil-driven. Their futures depend on managing their shared destiny and cooperation. Geography is not just about physical features, but political power. The river is both a division and a bridge, linking their fates. They are two nations with one story, rooted in the Congo River's powerful currents.